Are you filming?
Yeah.
Okay, can I view your phone?
Pardon?
Can I view your phone? Because you're not allowed to film in this part.
You want to view my phone?
Your phone?
No.
I can. You're on private property and you are taking a film of inside this area.
Where's private? I mean, you still can't view my phone.
The whole thing is private.
Well, this is a sidewalk over here.
No, the whole thing is private.
Is it?
Yeah. Sorry, can I view your phone?
No.
You were viewing on taking a video on the property.
Yeah.
And we do not allow in this area over here.
Okay. All right. Well, if I'm not allowed to film
I am allowed to view it because it is private property.
You certainly can't view this. No way.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Would you like to wait here?
No.
If you want to film up,
under the
fine. Anti-terrorism.
Anti-terrorism.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to film upwards, it's fine. If you're going to start taking photographs of the reception area and filming the reception area, we'll call the police.
Okay. So which parts of the building can I?
Well, as long as you keep from fire exits, cameras, security cameras, main entrances, you're fine. Otherwise, we call the police. So it's up to you.
So it's okay for me to photograph the top.
Yes.
But if I photograph what beneath halfway, and that
cameras, fire exits, main reception, we're going to call the police.
Right.
It's up to you. If you're going to carry on, we're going to call the police.
So you'll let me film that, but not that?
Yep. Well, the gentleman is aware that we're going to call the police.
City of London Police.
Hello, hi.
You don't film me just now, please.
Why not?
Because I'm asking you not to just now.
I'm allowed to.
Speaking to you.
That's alright, I can still film you, can't I?
Can you ask what you're filming and what you're filming about? Because obviously the gentleman is a bit suspicious about your actions.
I mean, do I have to tell you? Can I have a look at your ID again?
I don't want to film, my friend. Just keep it off me. You don't have to film me.
Well, stop covering the camera. I'm allowed to film. It's a street, isn't it? What? Can I have your badge number, please?
Well, just wait a second, and I'll explain what the sensitive nature of the building and the concerns are.
What?
I know you're pointing at my face.
Whoa.
There you go. That's my identification.
Okay. Well, it's just your plain clothes, so I don't know who you are, do I?
I told you I was, and I showed you my badge.
Okay, alright. So can I have a look again? I'm going to take a note down of that first.
I'm going to take a note of your details under Section 44 of the Terrorism Act. Alright, do you understand that?
This is an official search?
Not a search, I'm telling you your details to find out exactly what you're doing, because obviously these gentlemen are a bit concerned. It's a sensitive building.
Yeah.
They're concerned about the way you're filming, the man you're filming, which gives me the power to stop and speak to you as well.
Well, I don't have to give you my details, do I?
Well, we can go back to the police station and take if you like.
Well, I mean, I don't have to, do I? Or do I?
Under the Section 44 of the Anti-Terrorism Act. I'll phone Special Branch and they'll come down and speak to you if you like.
Why would Special Branch come down and speak to me?
Because that's who I would refer these sort of matters to, if I'm concerned about people's actions.
Well, have you got any grounds to have suspicions of me under the Terrorism Act? I mean, I don't feel like
the gentlemen are concerned about the manner, the way you're filming, obviously a discreet nature, the way you're holding the camera and things like that.
Well,
I'm acting on... You let me answer then. I'm acting on the information they've passed to me.
Yeah, well, they told me I could only film the top but not the bottom.
Well, obviously you had been filming the bottoms, which is their concern.
But you're allowed to film the bottom of buildings in this country, aren't you?
Well, it's not a case of but they're concerned about the way you are filming the building. That's what.
Well, they're security guards. They're not police officers. I mean, you have to have the concerns, not them.
But they're acting on our behalf sometimes.
Well, that's interesting in itself, isn't it?
Why is that?
Well, I mean, if you
from the very nature of their job, and you just said to me, security. Their concern is security.
Well,
if they feel the security of their building is being breached for whatever reason, being in a sensitive area that
I understand. Look,
we do get a lot of what we call reconnaissance, hostile reconnaissance. You've heard of that, obviously. I think you're obviously aware of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, I know I'm entitled to film, and I'm entitled to film the bottom of buildings as well as the top. Now, if you're genuinely stopping and searching me under Section 44, then that's something else. But I don't think I have to give you my details. I don't have to give you my name, and that's my right. I mean, I'm not being rude, but You know, people are allowed to take photographs.
Yeah, but you've got nothing to concern yourself about. You're nothing to concern yourself about.
No, but
Okay, what I'll do is I'll phone my colleagues and they'll come down and speak to you then, special branch gentlemen. Okay?
Well, if you insist.
Unless you want to show me what you've been filming as well.
I'm not going to show you what I'm filming, no.
Okay then, I'll do that then, and you just wait here with me then, please.
Well, do I have to wait?
Well, I'll follow you around if you want. And
Follow me around?
And come down and who's it you're filming for? BBC, or are you press, or is it a course you're on? Because we do get a lot of people filming quite innocently, as you can appreciate.
Yeah, I know.
For courses and things like that.
Sure.
But it's my job to follow up any concerns that members of the public or security people have. So I'm doing my job, as you'll appreciate.
I understand you are.
So I'm not trying to muck you about, but I think you're trying to muck me about just a little bit.
No, I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm doing my job, but...
What is your job then?
Well, in the same way as if someone came up to you in the street and asked you your name and your address, even if it's a police officer, if you're not doing anything wrong, it's your right to not divulge that, and that's
but
my
what
right.
I'm saying is, I'm asking you why you're filming the building. Is it part of a course or something I can check?
It's for work. I'm doing it for work.
All right. What is your job?
I don't have to tell you all of that information, do I?
Well, okay.
Because who knows? It might get logged on a police file or something.
It may be logged as information, yeah.
So in that case, I certainly am keen to tell you. Okay. It's going to be logged on police information.
Have you explained to the guy what's happening?
I've explained why the reason it's been stopped. The guy who was asking him, and it was just a matter of his filming.
Okay. Has he showed you anything on the camera yet?
He refused at that time, yes.
Alright, okay.
Well, I'd obviously not been in uniform.
Yeah. Okay, mate, you're going to have to show us what's on the camera, mate.
Under what grounds?
Under Section 44 of the Terrorism Act.
You need suspicions that I've committed a terrorism offence, don't you?
No, you don't, mate, no.
To view the footage?
No, you don't.
I think the gentleman with the camera there is with you as well.
I'll ask him.
Why are you being so awkward?
Well, I'm not, but I don't have to give you my name. I don't have to give my details. And I mean, I don't know if it's only under exceptional circumstances that you would have the right to look at
the security in there. I'll put you up as suspect, mate, right? Of filming the building and that.
Right.
So we're responding to the call, okay?
Right.
All right.
But I'm allowed to film the building.
You are?
I'm allowed to film the building.
Yeah, but they put you up as suspect, mate, for doing it, all right? So we're not going to argue.
Yeah.
So we're going to check your footage. If everything's fine, mate, you'll be on your way in 2 minutes. So that's what it goes on.
But under what grounds are you checking the
Section 44.
So it's an official stop and search then?
You are?
It's an official stop and search.
It is, mate, yeah.
But don't you need exceptional grounds to search the... You don't?
No. Matt, do you want to check that while I fill the form in?
Right, there's another chap across the road, isn't there?
If I say I don't want you to see the footage...
Sorry, mate?
If I say I don't want you to see what I filmed, what would happen then?
Well, we got a right to see it, mate.
But if I say I'd rather not show it to you...
Well, we can have a look at it.
What would happen if I declined?
Well, you're not going to.
But if I wanted to decline?
What happens if he refuses to show us?
I understand he's got to show you what he's
Yeah. Right, come on, let's go.
I don't think I do have to show you.
Let's go,
mate. Mistaken.
Come on, mate.
The special branch didn't say that.
Right. It's only under extremes. You'd have to really suspect me to be a terrorist to have a look at the images.
Why are you taking the photos, mate?
Because I'm working.
You are?
Yeah, I'm working.
As what? You're trying to catch the coppers doing this, isn't it?
No, I'm a journalist.
That's exactly what you're doing, isn't it? Yeah. You've refused your details, so you're not hardly corresponding with what we want, do you? So
I don't want to be overly difficult, but I don't I don't have to give you my details, and that's my right, isn't it? I don't have to give you my details.
We haven't asked for your
You're standing
details,
here with a camera outside an area, well, it's potentially an iconic site in an area where there's a lot of
how many people do that every day?
Sorry?
How many people do? There's not a lot of terrorists around here, is there?
How do you know?
Can we just go back to the point you made about viewing the camera? Yes, we can view it.
Right.
Come on.
Okay.
All the images, we're not going to delete them.
Yeah.
What you've got in there is yours.
Okay.
But as long as we can convince ourselves that your purpose is not ulterior, then we can view the image.
If you insist.
Well, no, I'm telling you what I've been advised. All right. If you'll have to show us in the street, that's fine. We can do it. We can do it quite quickly.
Yeah.
If you just want to fast forward it, and otherwise there's going to be a lot of images of us, so we can ignore that. So we get back to the part where you're filming, because.
And otherwise, if I don't do that,
well, you'll be detained and probably taken back to the police station and then viewed there.
I'd be arrested.
Well, you may be arrested for obstruction.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll definitely show you because I don't want to get arrested.